Good afternoon, my crafty friends. This is Debbie with DRN Market, and today we're doing the Art Journal August. This is with Shanuki Art. Has so kind as to do this challenge. She's going to do 12 episodes in the month of August, and this is episode 6 for me. It's called Contrast. So this is black and white background, or just like black and white and orange, and I even thought I might throw in some orange. Okay, so what I had decided today was that I was going to use this little journal that we had made, but yeah, I really like that one. That's one of my favorites. So I'm actually going to use this is just a page out of a notebook that I had I got this at a thrift store. It just went June through December. I don't know if they took them out. I don't know if this is the way it came. But yeah, I kind of like it because I can slip these in and out. And I might use these pages for my personal journal. Like, you know, just add my little photos and things to that. So yeah, here's some black and white music paper. Has kind of a cream to it. And then I think I'm going to start with this though, and use this on the background. And I can always go back in, even if I cover these up, and punch those holes and put them back in that binder. Yeah, and let's go ahead and get started with this. I'm going to actually start with the glue stick. This just seems easier for me to start with this. And then you can always go back over and do Mod Podge on top of it. I don't want to get a bunch of glue on the bottom here. Okay, guys, sorry. Just let me grab something to slide under there. I can find something here. Here we go. I'll just use the back of this. This is my homemade tape that I had made. You guys probably seen that already. And just go ahead and get this glue stick all over. We'll just do it here and there, or do, you know, just a little bit of the area up here, and get this started. And this may wrinkle up, but I think that just gives it just more texture. Going to be the black and white, and I don't know, the black and white with the orange just kind of reminds me of Halloween, so I'm actually kind of going with that, with those colors. That's why I wanted to throw in some purple. This would be I think it would be an awesome Halloween page. That's just where my mind went when I was watching her episode 6 of the contrast. She did the black and then with the orange. I go, oh, Halloween. That's probably not what she had intended, but that's what I got out of it. There we go. And see, this paper too is strong enough. It's thicker than, it's in between that cardstock and copy paper. So, and we'll just do, we're going to do more than just probably one strip of the music page. Oh, I like that side better. Has more on there. Like I said, and then this is, we can, you know, dry this. The decoupage we'll have to end up drying. Let's see, and I can always cut off. I'm just going to go ahead and let it overlap a little bit. See, I don't think I like that part though. I have to rip that off. There we go. Yeah, just a little bit of collaging here and there, and then with the gesso, we'll definitely let's see, maybe I'll do this side of it and go up here. Just adds a little bit more. The gesso will tone it down. Hopefully you guys are having a chance to watch Shannon's videos. She's the one that, you know, this is her challenge. I think she's calling it a challenge. an art challenge. Oh yeah, you should actually cut this or wait till it's dry, or if you want the ragged edges, we could do that too. I think we can do that without making too big of a mess about it. Yeah, there we go. I'll just let that hang over. That's okay. And then you can use this for something else on here, maybe. We'll see. Just set it aside for now. And then here's my little pet dish from my thrift haul. And this is what I'm planned on using it for, was just a little paint palette. So, I mean, if it stains it, it's no big deal. Okay, I think I need to, though, start doing either gesso on here. Yeah, I think we'll add a little bit of gesso on here before we start with the paint. And I should have opened this before. Okay, there we go. Sometimes, let's see, this might need some water. Okay, you guys, I did order a microphone, so hopefully it's going to get here pretty soon, because I know my voice goes really soft, so I apologize for that. I'm trying to, you know, be really conscious and aware. Let's see here. Yeah, this might need some more water. I'll just kind of put some on here and then do our finger. I like this. I'm really getting into this now, this gesso. Kind of just blends it. We can just, kind of a nice spot to lay down your paintbrush also. Just, you know, if you have an old plate or something you don't care about, it possibly will get stained. And that's why I decided to use that instead of, you know, a dish or something that I have in my kitchen. Oh, yeah. Let's see, I'm going to add a little bit of water to the plate here for my finger, maybe. I just don't want to get a lot on the paper yet. There we go. And then see that little bit of water, I'll move it around, and then or you can use a baby wipe or anything. I kind of like getting my finger in there. And then we'll have to dry that. Kind of just wanted a little bit to start and then see where it goes. Oh, there we go. Dry my hand off a little bit. Okay, I do want to close this up. This stuff does have a tendency to dry out really quickly, so yeah. So does that black and white and orange make you think of Halloween? Oh, I think with the holiday, the next holiday is Halloween, but it's still, so what is it? It's I know people keep saying, I think maybe it's 90 days now. We were talking about it being 100 days. I don't know what this paint looks like in here. This is some pretty old paint. Here, we'll put it over here. This is for our circle. Ooh. Wow. Let's see here. I want to kind of test this. I'm not sure what this is going to look like. I'm just using this, it's a salt pepper shaker. So here we go. This is that. These are really, yeah, big contrast here. Real big contrast. I'm not sure where to go with this. Oh, that was a blob. We can fix that though. We don't like that. You know, I've seen people use lids, and I had a hard time just holding on to the lid. So that's why I chose a jar. More of a jar here. Okay, let's see, is that enough? Is that enough contrast? Let's see, how many have? We do have an odd amount, so maybe we'll just go with that. Let's just set that there. And now we are going to dry, and I do have my heat tool that is low volume, so, oh, you know what though, there's tape on the bottom of this, so I don't really want to mess up my tape. Let's move that. Might melt the tape. I could use this for something else too. I'll let that dry. So, I don't know if I showed that to you. Could use that in some other page. It ended up kind of looking like a blob there, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna get this dry just because we don't want to keep adding to it when it's wet. And I did, there is a cluster, and I already did my cluster just because I was sewing it, and then I added some of that embossing on it. The butterfly, the purple butterfly. This is how I'm adding. I just have some coffee dyed fabric behind it, and some lace, and gold thread, and black thread. So that'll be my focal point. And then of course we're going to have to do some paint splatters. That's just the fun of it. I think the orange actually already got some splatters on there. And the paper is curling, you guys. You do have to remember though that, you know, anytime you get paper wet, it is going to curl. It swells up. Kind of like a sponge. I think this little heat tool, it does dry pretty quickly. That paint is pretty thick. So we just want to get it dry enough where we can handle it and keep adding. And then, you know, she did some marks on it, some of those, what are those called? Those paint marks. So maybe I'll use, there's just, you know, there is a lot of black on there. I like it though. I'm just going to add to it. Just kind of go with it. Okay, that was a lot of orange that came out, but these, my paint is really old. So let's see here. Where's the paint at? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna add more black to this. And we'll just set that aside. Is this new? Oh, I think this might be kind of new. Okay, I don't really have a square paintbrush to make squares. I'm not seeing anything. This one might work. Got a lot of gesso in there though. Let's see. With it being black, it should be okay. Let's see, I'll just dump a little bit out. I mean, if it picks up orange, that's okay. So we might end up with the gray here. These are not very good paintbrushes. I think I got these at the Dollar Tree and they're pretty stiff. So let's see here, we'll just do some marks. I'm just following along with what Shannon's doing. Kind of behind the scenes, I'm experimenting with other mixed media. Just not real confident yet. Just kind of playing around here. I kind of want to go over the orange. And then when this is all done too, or when you think you're all done and it's too much contrast, you can always go in with some more gesso and lighten it up. I kind of like this. But like I said, I'm going to be adding some extra color to it, like with the purple. Let's see, maybe some marks in the, a little bit in the center maybe. There we go. Now I realize some of you you may not care for this at all. But like I said, this to me is screaming Halloween. So, and if I like it enough, I'll put it in my personal journal. Okay, I think maybe one more. There we go. And none of that white gesso came on the black, so that was good. And then I think we'll go in, we'll get this dried, and then we'll do some of the splatters with, oh, I don't know, it's a mica spray. It's a distressed mica stain. It's called Hocus Pocus. How appropriate. Yeah, you really have to shake these though really well. And just because I chose that purple butterfly, I know Shannon chose some hearts, I believe. She did even make some of her own. So I haven't branched out yet to making my own. I don't think she used the texture paste. I mean, you could use texture paste. You can use whatever you want. Okay, okay, let's go ahead and get this dried again. So hopefully you guys are having fun crafting. I just love this little heat tool. Well, it dries fairly quickly and it's quiet. I like my small little art journal. It's just that these pages aren't very big, and so if I wanted to later go in and put it in my personal journal, I think I'm gonna use it for like ideas. But this one, I mean, this is how big my pages are in my personal journal. So, yeah. I think I've shown a little bit of it. My personal journal, I can't remember. I'm just trying to get the black. Yeah, I think we're good on that now. Okay, let's see. Oh, I like it. Okay, the only bad thing with these splatters is these splatters go everywhere. Let me see if I can get my piece of cardboard down here and slip this underneath. I'm trying not to splatter everything. Yeah, I'm going to do the splatters before I put my butterfly on here. I'm not sure where I want to put my butterfly at. Okay, the holes are on that side, so this must be the top and the bottom. Okay, now this does have a spray bottle on it, but I don't really care for the spray, so I think I like more of these, and these are actually soaking into the, oh, you know what, I should have put gesso all over. These are soaking in, but we're just gonna go with it. Totally forgot about that, but, and that's okay. I really like it, the contrast to this. But the spray, you guys, I don't know, let's see. I'll try the spray on something else. Just show you what I mean. I don't think you have, see, it's a different, I mean, it's okay, but I just didn't want that much. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this dried. And you can even go in with like a, you can go in with black. I think there's enough black on here though. See how it's more of a, it's soaked into the tissue paper. I forgot about that. And now if I would have had gesso on more areas, it would be more dots. Like I said, mine probably went a little bit quicker just because I kind of did the I made this prior, but yeah, you guys, this is done with okay, I better my homemade decoupage, and then I just sprinkled with clear on it, and it gives it a really rough texture even though it's shiny, and I kind of like that. I think this might be dry enough now. Now I could do more contrast, but I think we're just going to leave it here. I think that's enough contrast. Now, this was left over. I mean, I could crinkle this up, put it somewhere, but I don't think I am. Boy, I tell you, my splatters just go everywhere. Let's see. Thinking maybe down here, and then I did do a sentiment. So, let's see here. What did I do with it? Oh, I know, it's under this. My sentiment is going to be attitude is everything. Let's move the cardboard out of the way. Let's see here. Yeah, I like it here. And let's see. I think do I want to trim it? You know what? I don't want to trim it. I think I'm just going to leave it big and bold. And let's see, down here. It's like we have everything at the bottom, but I do like it. Yeah, I actually like it down here. Attitude is everything. Maybe at the top now again. Yeah, it seemed like it got lost down here at the bottom. And I mean, I can put a cute little photos in here. So I don't know, I like it, you guys. I know it is big and bold and in your face, but I really like it. So let's see here. I'm gonna get some glue. I'm gonna use the art glitter glue because we have a lot going on here. So let me know what you guys think. You can see my sewing on the back. There's a little piece of paper on here. This was just from a different project. I think that'll kind of help hold it on. Yeah, and I just ran it under my through my sewing machine and added some black thread under here also. See, we're flying in, we're not flying out. That should hold really well. And some of the threads are loose and wiggly. And the butterfly is, yeah, not completely down, so that's good. I might have to go back in with a little hot glue on that. I'm not sure if that'll hold real well. But for now, it'll work. And then you guys let me know what you think about this. This went a lot quicker than I thought it was going to. But I don't think I used enough gesso, but you know what? That's all part of the learning process. So let's see here. I think I want it, I don't want it directly in the middle. I would like a little bit of room. I'm just trying to leave a little bit of room for maybe a couple photos or something. Maybe just one photo. Yeah, I was just trying to think ahead and thought, you know, I really like the way these pages are coming out. So I think I'm going to use them in my personal journal and put some photos on there of my grandkids. Okay, you guys, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching. Truly appreciate it, and hopefully my voice wasn't too soft. And I will see you next time. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.